Hi, I'm Jonathan Metter, and we're here in PIKO America Service Department to show you a few new products for July 2015. Here in front of me we've got a couple of new buildings. These are built-up buildings. They come from the factory, all completely assembled and ready to go. We've got the River City water tower, and that has a roof that you can remove and fill it with the fluid of your choice to replenish either your locomotives or your glass, and the spout comes down and dispenses the liquid. And to go with that, we've got the River City station in matching colors, and it's got opening doors. There we go. And that side has a nice little bench for your passengers to wait, and this side has a little bay window for the station master to sit there and watch for the trains. And for July, we have 5 new freight cars that just arrived and are shipping out now to retailers, so those should be available anytime now from your retailer, and you can check there. This is the latest in the series of beer reefers that PIKO has produced over the past several years, and this is from the Ankerla brewery in Germany, and it's got some really cool graphics on here. The man driving the wagon, we don't know his name. I'm going to call him Jose because he's sporting a pretty cool mustache and a soul patch and wearing sunglasses while driving his beer wagon pulled by a horse. So cool graphics and great addition to your train of beer reefers. Moving from German beer to potatoes, this is a State of Maine boxcar, and this was a real paint scheme back in the 1940s and 50s, and the cars were special insulated boxcars, not a refrigerator car, but an actual insulated boxcar, and it had the plug doors that sealed up nicely to keep the load cool, and they were most commonly used for hauling things like potatoes, and of course Maine was a big producer of potatoes, so those were rolling advertising for the Bangor and Aroostook Railroad from Maine. Alright, still staying in the Northeast, but moving a little bit further south and west to the Reading lines, most famous for their operations in Pennsylvania and New Jersey. Of course, Reading was best known for big black coal hoppers carrying that anthracite coal out of the mountains of Pennsylvania, but they also had plenty of hoppers to carry other materials, and this one is a covered hopper that could have hauled any kind of grain or cement or any material that was easily damaged by the weather. So that's a nice attractive addition to your train pulled by your Reading Camelback locomotive. And moving across the country out west, we have a nice Santa Fe tank car. Starting back in the early 1940s, you could see thousands of cars like this carrying oil across the Southwest, oil and petroleum products. And this car has a lot of nice details. You can notice the nice see-through detail behind the turnbuckle straps. We went to a lot of effort to make that special little detail and give you that. It was an engineering challenge that we solved. So, very nice metal handrail along here because we figured people would easily pick up the car and grab it right there, so we wanted that to be a really sturdy part. So it's a black nickel-plated handrail, and we'll challenge you to find the seam on the car. Of course, the tank car is hollow, but you'll have a tough time finding where those two parts join together. Anyways, it's a great looking car and will be a great addition to your layout. And to bring up the rear of the train, we've got a nice new Caboose. We previewed this car at the big train show in June, and the ship has come in, so these cars are now on the way to your retailers, and I think you'll enjoy this Santa Fe work Caboose. It's got a lot of cool details. Of course, the working marker lamps that are very nice in scale size, and those light up very nicely with LED lights, and the removable sideboards. So this kind of is a convertible car. You can put in just the sideboards with the stakes that fit into the stake pockets, or you can peel and stick the little toolboxes and add those to your liking, however you want it, with or without the toolboxes or with or without the sideboards. So it's got a lot of versatility and a lot of charm and cool details for your layout.